Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. Today I have something super fun. It is the CoverGirl new foundation, the TruBlend Matte Made Foundation. It says it's a comfort matte and it's transfer resistant. And yes, I couldn't help but watch a few people's video. Matter of fact, this is what it looks like. Before I forget, it's in a glass container. And it has a pump. And I couldn't help but watch a few people's videos here on YouTube because everybody's reviewing it. I am just so amazed and so proud of CoverGirl for coming out with 40 shades. I'm hoping that it's just, you know, like a nod towards doing some more great things. I'm going to swatch the last 5 shades because I'm in that group. I'm going to swatch the last 5 shades right here on my cheek before I apply anything. I want you guys to see it. And I think what I'm going to do on a blog post, because I do have a blog, I'm going to just try to swatch all of the darker shades that they offer. So it looks to me like you got to build up that pump a bit. And it starts coming out. This is D50. And the pump locks so that, you know, it won't spill or anything like that. So after you use it, you can just twist it and lock it. D60 is toasted almond. So that's what toasted almond looks like. D70 is cappuccino. Now that looks more like my shade, I think. Getting closer. D80 is the shade that I normally get when I go to the Queen collection. It's Soft Sable. That's D80. And that's the one I always go for. Let's see what this one looks like. You have to be careful just because it's the exact same name of the shade you normally use. Sometimes it fluctuates as far as color is concerned. So you got to be careful. All right, so this is, and I swatched them very close. So D70 and D80. And I'm almost tempted to say, I don't know. I think I might want to go with the D80. Then we're going to have my hubby come and test for us. That's D90.
The one next to the dark one.
Okay, so he picked Soft Sable. D80. Soft Sable. So that's the shade I normally get when I go to the drugstore. I'm going to go ahead and put on a little bit of moisturizer. This one is from Bioderma. I showed you guys in another Foundation Friday. And I'm going to be honest, this Foundation Friday may not go up today. This is Friday when I'm filming it. It is storming outside. Weather is pretty bad, so I don't know. You know, all it takes is a hiccup and the lights go out in Florida. So we will see if I can get this video up for you guys. The next thing I wanted to show you is that CoverGirl came out with 4 different primers. So this is all 4 of them, and I'm going to read to you what they do, because you know each one does their own thing. And I'm thinking, I mean, I'm not saying that they're stealing their idea from anybody, but Makeup Forever also, remember, came out with all of those different primers that did different things. So that's what it reminds me of. Let me see. One is the Skin Smoothing Primer. One is the Pore Minimizing Primer. The Color Neutralizing one is green. The Illuminating one has like swirls of like an orangey, swirly type color inside. I'll go with the Pore Minimizing one. And it comes out looking kind of purple. Oh, it's very soft, very silky feeling. It feels actually better than the lotion I just put on. It feels very smooth. Wow. Very soothing. It says, from your favorite CoverGirl foundation line comes a matte formula that isn't drying or cakey. TruBlend Matte Made's formula is developed with Flexi Hold technology that creates a strong yet flexible film on the skin for durability and comfort, while the mattifying powders absorb oil. Right here it says it minimizes pores for a soft, matte, flawless finish up to 12 hours of wear. Pore minimizing, oil controlled, transfer resistant, 40 shades. Now I will say this on the website, and I hope you guys can see, the colors can throw you for, you know, a bit. I'm so glad people are doing reviews on it, because you cannot tell at all what your shade would be using these swatches or these little digital I don't know what you would call this. I'm going to use my Baked Kabuki brush from Sigma. That's what it looks like. And Sigma is having a Memorial Day sale. All of the brushes are on sale individually, and then some of the sets are on sale, so I thought I'd mention that. You guys know I usually do my Memorial Day coupon video, so I'll make sure I do that, but I'm going to leave my link for Sigma down below. They have a coupon code for the weekend, and if you use my affiliate link, it will help me out a lot. We see the pigmentation. We see all the issues, and I'm just gonna push it in, stippling. Not really a smell to this foundation. So this is one side of my face done, and I think that it covers very well. And it's not a full matte, maybe it's still drying down, but it's a nice soft matte, just like they said. It's a filtered look. It's a very filtered look. You would see someone upload a photo to Instagram and you really would think that it was filtered. Very soft look to it. Now I noticed on my hand that it's starting to change color, maybe get a little darker. That's the other side of my face, not done. And then this side, even underneath the chin area. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my face on this side, and I'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so that is what we are looking like with both sides done. And it truly is nice coverage. I am very, very pleased. I did about 2.5 pumps on this side, 2.5 pumps on that side. If you do not have the blemishes and the discoloration that I have, you definitely will not need that much. It's very nice. Very, very nice. And it feels good. It smells nice. With the primer, I can see where my pores look kind of blurry. You can see that because I have a lot of little pores around my nose and they look very masked right now. So I'm really liking this. Of course, I'm going to wear it and everything throughout the day. I'm planning on doing another video maybe by the end of the weekend, and, you know, comparing it to some other things to let you guys know what I truly think about it, because you just can't wear it and, you know, feel like this is it. You have to actually wear it out. I'm in Miami, Florida. It's extremely hot. It's extremely humid. Will it last through all of that? Who knows? Now, because I'm oily, I'm going to go ahead and set the bottom portion of my face or whatever, because I'm going to highlight and everything. So I want to set the bottom portion of my face. I usually get creasing around my mouth area, smile lines and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is the Lancome Translucence Powder. This is in shade 500. I did see other people's videos where they felt like they didn't have to set it. They felt like it set on its own. But, you know, I'm just being safe, being cautious. It looks very pretty set too. It looks even more blurred and more filtered when you set it. For my concealer under the eyes, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. You guys know I love it, but I'm trying a new shade. I think this says Deep Warm or Dark Warm. That's what it looks like. I usually use dark golden. And also to apply it, I'm going to use a damp power blender. This is new from Sigma and a company called Practic. That's what it looks like. So you see it gets a lot larger once it's wet. We're going to see how this works. And I'm going to be cautious and blend out each side because I don't know what's going to happen because the foundation is matte. So I don't want it to get stuck and not blend. And I'm doing very light patting because I feel like sometimes when we pat too hard, we're pulling that concealer right back up. So I'm very lightly patting. It's nice and highlighted. Let's do the other side. Okay. And I'm also going to take the brush I use for my foundation and get right along the edges of this and kind of blend. This is the TruBlend powder. I put my Sasha Cosmetics down for a while, guys. This is TruBlend in the color Warm Saffron. I've been liking this a lot lately. You really don't need a lot to set your under eye, especially if you crease like me. Don't overdo it. And I'm going to use one of the Sasha Cosmetics blushes. And it's very pigmented, so I have to be very careful not to use too much. It's called Perfect Wind. And I'm going to use the highlight in the palette as well. There it is. So I'm going to spray my face, and this is the CoverGirl Look Lock-Up Spray. I used it before and I really like it. They did a great job with this spray. It smells nice and it mist out very nicely. Nice and even. For my lips, I'm going to be using Creature from ColourPop. And from the CoverGirl collection, I'm using their Liquid Lipstick 315 All Nighter. Alright guys, so this is your completed look, and I have to tell you guys, I am really liking this foundation. It feels good. It looks very nice in person. Right now my pores look pretty blurred in the mirror, so I can only say good things about it right now. Alright, so you guys make sure you tune in to Foundation Friday next week so you can see my thoughts on it as I wear it throughout the week. And that's about it. So you guys can see for yourself. Very nice concealer, blended into it perfectly. Powder blended right into it without a, you know, because it's matte. Some things sit right on top of matte foundations and don't blend. But this, it looks like you could add more because I put some in a certain area right there on my cheeks where I have discoloration. And then I added a little bit more after it's set. And there was no cakiness, just like it said. Transfer. Now I don't really see much on my hand, but now that it's set, I guess, I don't see much on my hand. I will say there's a little bit of a tint on my hand. So I'm not going to say it won't transfer onto your clothes or anything. But who's honestly going to sit there and just rub it on their clothes? I mean, you're going to try your best to be cautious with your collars and everything. But there is a chance that you may get a little bit of foundation on your clothes. But as far as, I think, like cheek-to-cheek contact, you know how when you go to kiss somebody and you put your cheek on their face, I don't see you transferring this to someone else's face. That's just my thoughts on it. But on clothing, I don't think you could really help that if it gives a good rub. I think it's going to transfer. So I will talk to you guys in the next video. Remember to comment. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not. This eyeshadow look is going step by step, and I'm going to be uploading this to Patreon. So if you are a person that loves in-depth, step-by-step, you love to hear me talk, that's the place to be, because there are very long videos where you can sit down with me and actually get ready to go somewhere. So you guys come on over to Patreon and check me out, and that is it for real. All right, talk to you guys in the next one. Cyber kisses. Bye.